During South Korean President Moon Jae-in's diplomatic visit in China, he said both nations share similarities and a meaningful friendship.
President Xi emphasizes that the party members and their followers should be faithful servants for the people forever. My administrative goals are to build a Republic of Korea and government which are supported by our people.
Since Moon took office last year, relations between the two nations have been rocky, especially after the deployment of THAAD in South Korea. Beijing strongly opposes the U.S. anti-missile system. Experts say, so far, the South Korean people have a favorable view of their new president.
The previous administration, one of the criticisms of Park Geun-hye was that she was she was doing things that limited these kinds of individual freedoms, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom to practice religion. My own belief is that Moon Jae-in will take a fairly progressive and liberal stance on those issues.
Back in November, Moon and Chinese President Xi Jinping held a closed-door meeting during the APEC summit in Vietnam. They reportedly had a friendly and meaningful exchange regarding many critical issues, especially North Korea's unstoppable missile threat. The Chinese government harshly condemned the North Korea's recent missile launch, claiming that Pyongyang's behavior is harming international relations. However, China believes there's still room for negotiations on the Korean peninsula, and the option of war is absolutely unacceptable.
Anyone who opposes the resolutions or takes measures not included in them, or even acts unilaterally, will definitely undermine the unity of the Security Council and the rightful interests of other countries, which we will never approve or accept.
During his recent Asia trip, President Donald Trump urged Southeast Asian leaders to unify in order to prepare for a final strategy against Kim Jong-un. Most leaders believe elimination of the Kim regime might be the ultimate solution for establishing long-term peace and unification in the region. The United Nations sent officials to North Korea last week, but they were not granted a meeting with Kim Jong-un. Countries like China, Japan, and South Korea are now facing more diplomatic pressure. In addition to North Korea, Moon's Beijing agenda will also focus on bilateral trade and investment ties with China. The South Korean president hopes his visit will improve relations with China in the long run. Meng Fei Li, CBN News.